Hi everyone. Today, we're going to learn how to organize and show data using tables and graphs. This helps us understand patterns, like how much students study, or which learning methods they prefer. It's a powerful way to turn numbers into stories. Let's begin with a simple example. Imagine we ask 30 students how many hours they study each day. Their answers include numbers like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and even 7 hours. Some numbers appear more often than others. To make sense of this, we count how many times each number appears. This is called a frequency distribution. It helps us see which study time is most common. For example, if 12 students study for 3 hours, that shows a clear trend. Teachers can use this to understand how students manage their time, and maybe even adjust homework or class schedules. A frequency table usually has 3 columns. First, the value, like hours studied. Second, the frequency, how many students chose that number. Third, the percentage, how big that group is compared to the total. This table makes the data easier to read and compare. Let's pause for a moment. Why is this important? Because when we understand how students study, we can support them better. We can design lessons that match their habits and help them grow. Now let's turn the table into a graph. Graphs help us see the data quickly and clearly. There are 4 common types of graphs, and each one has its own purpose. 1. The bar chart. It's great for categories like favorite subjects or types of learning. Each bar shows how many students chose each option. It's simple and easy to compare. 2. The histogram. It's used for continuous data, like test scores. The bars touch each other because the data is grouped in ranges, like 60 to 69, or 70 to 79. This helps us see how scores are spread out. 3. The pie chart. It shows parts of a whole. For example, if 40% of students prefer online learning, the slice will cover 40% of the circle. It's a great way to show proportions. 4. The line graph. It shows changes over time, like attendance each week, or progress across semesters. It helps us spot trends and patterns. Graphs help teachers, students, and even policymakers understand results better. For example, the Ministry of Education might use a bar chart to compare literacy rates across provinces. This kind of data can guide decisions and improve learning outcomes. Let's look at a classroom example. The teacher shows a pie chart. It says 75% of students like group work, and 25% prefer working alone. The teacher asks, "What do you enjoy about working with others?" Students begin sharing their ideas. The classroom buzzes with energy. This kind of discussion helps students reflect and learn from each other. Now, let's talk about common mistakes. Be careful when making graphs. Don't use a pie chart with too many slices, it becomes hard to read. Don't mix up bar charts and histograms. They look similar but show different types of data. And always label your axes and percentages. Without labels, the graph loses meaning. Let's take a moment to review. Frequency tables show how often something happens. Graphs turn those tables into pictures. And pictures help us understand the story behind the numbers. Use tools like Excel or SPSS to make graphs easily. These programs help you create clean, accurate visuals. Choose the right graph to show your message clearly. For example, a teacher might use a bar chart to show midterm scores, or a line graph to show progress over time. As a student, you can use graphs to present your research. As a teacher, you can use graphs to explain results. And as a policymaker, you can use graphs to make better decisions. So, whether you're a student preparing a project, a teacher planning a lesson, or a policymaker reviewing reports, remember this: behind every number is a story waiting to be told. And with the right tools, you can tell it clearly, confidently, and creatively. Keep practicing, keep asking questions, and keep turning data into insight. Thanks again for watching, and see you in the next lesson. Thanks for watching, and keep exploring data.